Hi, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy,
And
and together
together
we're
with
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies. Hey!
Yay!
We come here on Saturday and Sunday morning, normally at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. We do have an excuse today. I mean, there's always an excuse why somebody sleeps in late, and we'll tell you about it. But we're going to open up here on TikTok also because we're doing YouTube and TikTok live. And why do we have Coffee with the Rainbow Granny?
Because we're part of the LGBT plus community. We're
I'm
here to
gay.
support the community and help give wisdom and fun and whatever else we can do with it.
I'm gay.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. People are all beginning to come in on TikTok, and that's why we get a lot of our questions and our comments that we can share with you on YouTube here. So we're just waiting a little bit, give everybody a chance. Good morning, Cookie. Thank you, Cookie Prince. Cookie Prince liked our live.
Uh,
That's right. As you come in, do us a favor. Tap, tap, tap on your screen and click in TikTok. If you tap in your screen, tapping is clapping. And it also shows that we're here.
and
And
we're queer, and we're live.
mhm.
Coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. Let's
Thank you very much,
see.
Toby. Good morning. How you doing? So it's good to see all of you. I'm just giving a little bit more time for a little more
There's our
people come
TikTok.
in.
See, we're doing both together. Here we go. Let me come back.
Oh, thank you. Isabel sent us a vote sign. Thank you very
Good
much.
morning. Haven't seen you guys in a while. How is everything? That's Levy. Hey, Levy.
Hey, Levy.
So, we had a party last night at our
Party.
house. And actually, a party, I didn't go to bed till 1:30 in the morning.
I was long gone.
I can't tell you the last time I've been up till 1:30. I don't even make it for New Year's Eve. Stay up that late. So, and that's my excuse why
So,
I
but
slept in.
I just now found out right before we got on that she was up that late because I was knocked out.
Yeah.
So, what was you doing? Watching TV?
Yeah, we had the party and then I needed some chill out time to come down before we go to sleep. And so I just put the TV on, watching an old show called Bone Notice.
Oh,
I find these old shows to watch, old episodes, and then they just entertain me.
oh, it's Levi as in jeans.
Levi.
Levi as in
Not Levy,
jeans.
Levi. And then Levi jeans.
Yeah,
Yeah, we used to wear Levi jeans with the cowboy boots and the hat.
yeah.
Hmm.
Marlboro.
And I should have known then I was gay.
Hey,
Oh, okay. Wesley used to watch Bone Notice.
good morning, Wesley. How you doing? Morning, Jibs. Let's see.
Hey, South
Levi has a
Texas.
question. I have a question. How do
Okay.
you balance having a relationship and having your own individual identity?
Boy, is that a good question.
Yeah.
Is
Go ahead.
that
You
a
can
good
take that one.
question? Yeah, let me see. Because I tell you, Levi, that I am known for losing myself in a relationship. And even when I tell the person, like I tell Edie, it's my third time around getting married. And so, trying to be so careful not to lose myself in a relationship. And even with Edie, the partner say, well, what do you want to do, Judy? I don't want that to happen. What do you want to do? And it still starts happening. I mean, very easily. So how do you, what was the question again about? I got the part about not losing your identity. What's the
Yeah,
relationship part?
in a relationship. So it's just pretty
Oh,
much the same
balance.
thing.
Okay. Balance. So, and the guys normally have this down, I thought, because guys aren't codependent. And so when they're,
Well, we
but,
would think that, but
but,
we're not guys.
right.
So gay guys, straight guys,
They,
whatever, they probably have those same problems we have.
and we don't know it. I mean, among lesbians, though, I do know it's a public health problem, actually. It's named the number one public health problem is codependency. And that's where you lose your identity because you're always thinking of doing what the other person,
Right.
what you think the other person wants to do. So having some of your own interests, having some of your own friends, going out and doing stuff with your own friends, that works. I mean, even with Edie and me, if I'm here in the daytime and I'm working at home and Edie's got the senior group she goes with and she's making a whole new set of friends who I don't know. I mean, she went to the senior group and she met some folks who I do know, some old friends, so I'm reconnecting with them, but she's making new friends. That's a way. Also, well, I'm involved in theater, so I go off and do stuff with my theater friends. Edie's got no interest to come and do that, we're right. So And either way that whatever our own interests are, and we connect. So when we're talking about people meeting folks in meetup groups, we often say it in terms of dating, but it's not just in terms of dating. It's in terms of your own interests. If you like hiking, if you like playing tennis, if you like going to movies, go with a meetup group and make new friends and do that stuff.
Right.
I
We got a
think,
lot of
yeah,
people writing answers to like respecting each other's boundaries and let's see. Good.
yeah. Okay, so, and I'm talking about not losing your identity, like it's not an abusive relationship. An abusive relationship, the red flags are the person doesn't let you see your relatives, the person doesn't let you see your own friends. Those are red flags. Get out of it. Well, some people might say, well, work with it, let them know. Maybe they don't know they're doing it. But with me at 63 years old, I get out of it.
But see,
Get out of it, walk away.
I do believe
But
too though, because I've noticed like a lot of the people that I had that were really close friends to me don't um don't hang out anymore. And I think we've changed like our circle, our
mhm,
circle. I think, we all have different interests. People change.
mhm,
A lot of people have this camera's bad. A lot of people have grandchildren and that they're like interacting with and games and ball games and all that kind of stuff. So,
mhm,
and I don't have little ones that I'm watching and all that
yeah,
kind of stuff. So I think like I'm joining the senior group and I've been
mhm,
involved with them. It's just that I think people change as things go on. So
mhm,
of course, sometimes I think about the fact that friends that I felt were like really good friends or whatever have come and gone. You
mhm,
know, but I guess it's all part of the circle because as they come and go on, if you put yourself out there,
yeah,
because that's important too. You got to put yourself out there. If you put yourself out there, there'll be new friends come along.
mhm,
New people because even though you feel like sometimes those older friends are the ones that you have such stability with. If you don't connect,
yeah,
then it's you know. So what I'm saying is, there's a part of me that is saddened because of old friends coming and going and everything, but there's
yeah,
also a part of me that understands the growth and the change
mhm,
that's involved in all of us as
yeah.
we
That's
transform
true.
into being older or whatever.
Mhm,
Even if we were big time bowlers or softball players or stuff, once our health gets to be in certain places,
yeah,
sometimes you can't bowl, sometimes you
mhm,
can't even the camping groups and all that, it's really a major job to go
yeah,
out there and hike and camp and all that. So we have to find other activities, and if that involves like I don't know, painting with the senior group or whatever
uh-huh.
it is they like to do or you like to do, then that's where it is.
Well, and then even as you're saying, and people change and all of this, and that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of what I thought was really interesting when you went to the senior group, and there were a couple of friends of mine that I used to hang out with a long time ago, and they're there. So it's like we parted ways and we're doing different things, but now it's like in some cases circling back again.
Right.
Because I made a joke last night. A lot of the folks were here at the party last night, and I just made a joke because it's like, so that's where you all are because we're not meeting each other in the bars anymore. It's
Right.
at the senior group at 10:30 in the morning.
Thank you for
Or,
the roses. Mm. Yes, so over on
so,
TikTok they sent roses. Go ahead.
uh, oh yeah, whenever on TikTok they send roses, yeah,
They
give
yeah,
me
they
a
send any kind of gifts on
kiss.
TikTok or anything. I make sure I give Judy lots of kisses.
So I want to remember also once on one of our early dates, and it was like a perfect date that Edie had set up for us. It was maybe it's a 1 day trip on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Edie knows that I
Keep
love
talking.
to go hiking. And so she made us, what was the place that we,
Cooper's Rock.
yeah. So Edie made a date for us to
Cooper's
go
Rock
out
down
to,
in West Virginia.
yeah. And we're in Pittsburgh. So it was a trip going to West Virginia. So Edie made did these plans for us. We went to Cooper's Rock because she knew I loved hiking, and it wasn't her thing, but she went hiking with me, right? She knew it was my thing, and we had a blast because while hiking, we looked for fossils, and that was Edie's thing. And so you never know how you could get into something that somebody else is into. And then on the drive home, we stopped at all these antique shops because that's Edie's thing. And I was real happy to stop at the antique shop with Edie because I look for old books, right? And actually, I found a first edition of The Well of Loneliness, one of the, you know, archetypal, what's the word?
I have no idea.
Lesbian novel, right? And If it was always going to do just what Edie likes to do, I would get bored. If it was always doing just what I like to do, Edie would get bored. It's not get bored, but that's how we would start to lose ourselves. And so it's nice doing what the other person likes to do, but we do what each of us like to do. Then you don't lose your identity.
Right, right.
And you get to introduce your partner to something new that they might not normally get into.
So today we're going on a little adventure too. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not really crazy about this, but we did find something in it that I think you did this kind of, because we're going this weekend is Judy's birthday. Tomorrow is Judy's birthday. So tomorrow everybody gets to wear their birthday suit and sing happy birthday to Judy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then they can send us pictures.
Yeah.
You can send us selfies.
Yeah.
Of everybody singing.
Singing happy birthday.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe we'll open the Zoom so everybody can be all there in the birthday suit singing happy birthday to you.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Judy wanted to go, and I want to make sure I say good morning to Rachel, Sweet Marie, Wesley, anybody else that I missed on here. Those happen to be a couple of our moderators that are just really, really on top of the situation. You know, we have we come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, we were a little late today, and we do part of the LGBT plus community. Thank you for the roses.
Alphabet Mafia.
So we have a good time and everything. We have coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. We share in your conversation and what we want to talk about. We don't talk about any politics or religion. The only way we'll talk about politics is
if it has to do with the LGBTQ community, and I will bring something up later today.
Yeah, so then we do talk about a little bit of that, you know. But we're just on here having fun. And, you know, I want to thank all of you that come on here and have fun with us on Saturday and Sunday morning. Because look at all these neat gifts we're getting. Thank you.
So I saw some other conversations were going back and forth with people, you know, responding to Levi's question. Was there anything that
Anyway, just want to make sure you guys know that we appreciate you. And we're glad that you're here. And I love all these gifts. And
yeah, I do.
If you keep sending all these gifts, I'm supposed to give her kisses.
Yeah.
Every time you send these gifts, but you keep sending them, I'm gonna have to like break it down. Oh, I think Badger wants to go somewhere. Badger, is it sad because you want to come out? Is this it? Is this what you need? Your opportunity to come on out? Come on out, buddy. So what else do you want to talk about before I talk about something else?
Oh, okay. Well, sure. So politics, all right? This has to do with the LGBTQ plus community. Do you know that Walz, the VP to be, what's his first name?
Tim.
Tim, I thought so. When he was a high school coach for the boys football team, did I get that right?
I don't know. Yes.
A teenager came up to him and asked if he would be the faculty advisor for the Gay Straight Alliance. And he said yes.
Okay.
And he thought it was especially important to say yes because he was the coach. And so if he thought it was okay, everybody's going to say okay.
Yeah.
So there we go. This is who Kamala Harris picked for her VP. And that's my politics and LGBTQ statement for the day.
Oh,
next topic.
I forget now because I was so worried about whatever you were going to come up with. You know?
Oh, you mean all the jokes that he's saying? Now they can all catch that themselves.
Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. You ready, guys? How about the pole vaulter in the Olympics?
Oh, God. And you were worried about what I was going to talk about.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Look, yes. I mean, I just I tell you, I can't tell you. I mean, he came on.
He lost by an inch.
That's good. He lost by an inch. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Anybody else got any good lines like that? That's good. Wesley said he could see that. He did, no doubt. I mean, I do feel bad for him. And I feel bad for his parents. But you know what? He's not a baby. He's not a baby.
Why didn't he dress appropriately?
This
Who
is
wasn't
true.
helping
I
him?
mean, he's old enough to know that he needed to tame that monster. You know?
Not the first time it probably got in the way.
Let's see.
What you ladies have is so lonely sometimes just to laugh with someone.
Aw.
Des and Finn, I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for loving our shirts too. That's right. Tuck and tape it. I mean, I bet you when when the whole world settles down and he gets back out there and pole vaults again, I bet you he won't do that no more. I'll bet you he'll have that baby wrapped around and tucked right back and everywhere else he needs to put it. I mean to tell you. I mean, I know he's got to be embarrassed.
Yeah, Sweetie Marie, are you really lost? You really didn't see what happened?
Oh my God.
Goodness. Don't you scroll through TikTok? I know everybody got it on
Sweetie
TikTok.
Marie,
They all posted
I'm just
that.
going to tell it and hope that I don't mess up. Hey, I bet he's in the dating game. I bet you he is. You know, I think, wonder if he's going to come out.
Wait, what's that?
I wonder if he's going to come out.
He worked all of them years with that pole to be taken out by his personal
Sweetie
pole.
Marie. Oh my God. There was a young man. I'll say this for anybody else that's not listening or that is listening and doesn't know the story. Yeah. Okay, the Olympics have been on this week and last week too, and I've been enjoying the heck out of watching the Olympics. I mean, some of the young ladies, honestly, I do feel like they're a little underdressed for trying to compete. The last thing any of us ever want is sand up our butts.
Right.
When we dive for a volleyball, man, when you come up, sand all up your butt, or the long jump too. Sand. I mean, when they hit in the long jump, I bet you it almost like packs it up there. You got to use a power washer.
Like what are these uniforms for? Why aren't they protecting their athletes?
So the Olympic guy that was doing the pole vault, right? He's just your ordinary young man.
Well, nothing ordinary about him.
I thought he was ordinary. What country was he from?
I don't even remember. France. I think it was from France.
Anyway, he's running and he's doing his pole vault. He got a little stick. Boom. He puts it down and up in the air it goes, right? And you know how sometimes their bellies will catch the pole and knock it down? He caught the pole with his other pole. And his other pole must have been this long, going all the way out the side of his leg, like where it grabbed the pole from the thing that you go. Oh my God! I know.
Tripped him up.
Oh,
tripped him up bad.
Yeah. He knocked the thing down. He didn't win. I guess it all depends on how you look at it.
Right, but he did win afterwards. It had nothing to do with the Olympics.
No, I feel bad for him. I'll tell you, you know what? For one, I want to make sure anybody that's on here is following us on our YouTube channel, which is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. But if you go to YouTube and you type in Olympic pole vaulter,
all you have to do, it will pop up.
Oh my goodness! There must be 500 videos of him with his poor pole stuck, and it just, I mean, I can't believe I saw it on TV.
Well, actually, because we're not
there
watching
was way
it live.
too many poles ahead of it.
Yes, we're not watching it live here because they're 5 hours ahead of us.
Right.
So I'm surprised they didn't do something, but. Especially, the thing is that went through my head is that he is from France, and the first thought in my head is, I'm glad the guy's from France, because in France, they're not all Puritans like they are here in the U.S.
They still can get kind of funny about two poles at the pole vaulting event.
Yeah, it could be, but
I mean that's only human nature. My God,
yeah.
I mean that I don't know.
If, show them your face. Don't show them your tail.
I don't know if running down the thing like that with your pole made it like, or was that just like, I'm just hanging here, buddy? You know what I mean? Good Lord, if it was like just hanging here, buddy. Oh my God, when that gets to going, it could be like dangerous. There's got to be another event. You know what? Did you see where they added breakdancing to the Olympics too?
Ooh.
Rachel, I don't like poles. I I understand, but it's just it's a mesmerizing kind of shockwave that to think that I don't know. That's what I couldn't figure out if that's just his normal pole or if it was. They should probably do a drug
Yeah.
test,
Hmm.
you know,
Hmm.
because they'll find out
Well,
that you
apparently
take
it wasn't
Viagra and it makes
steroids
you.
because if it was steroids, it wouldn't have been there.
Well, I'm just
It would
thinking
have
maybe
shrunk.
he took Viagra to make him run faster or something.
Mm.
Maybe it makes your blood pump faster so you can run faster. And so
Oh,
he
and it
ran
pumped in the
faster.
wrong part of his
Something
body.
happened. Something happened. Good Lord. If
Says
Leah
I
only
only
likes
like
poles
poles sometimes.
sometimes. I like to see him like that because I thought it was pretty darn funny. You know? Let's see. He lost the Olympic medal, but he won. Yes, he did, Frankie. Frankie Roo, he sure did. Then he got he broke the internet for a day or so. He had everybody watching and stuff, I wish there would have been a way to link him to our YouTube channel. We could, that would have helped us take off because everybody would have been on there to check it to see it.
So you're saying you feel bad also for his, like for his parents that they
I
gotta see this.
do.
But I'm looking at all those outfits that the women athletes need to wear, and I feel bad for their parents because
Yeah.
no parent sees that much of their children's body.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. But then I think, well, I'm from the U.S. and we're Puritans here.
No. Remember we were at the thing the other day when we were at the senior thing and they were all talking about the young boy that with the Olympics. And they were saying, they were talking about jock straps and how, and they were like, well, you gave your son one, right? And, I told him, I says, well, I never saw him in it. I mean,
it's like I got him what he needed, his clothing,
Yeah, I provided it for him, but I don't know if, how he wore it or if he wore it.
Right, and so here we are, lesbians, asking, like, do guys still wear jock straps?
Yeah. Like the ones that run that track and stuff. None of them look like they had them.
Right.
Unless that's like extra weight they don't feel they need to carry. I don't think they weigh that much, especially out of the new material they must be made out of now.
Mm-hmm.
Jock straps are probably made out of some kind of material that doesn't weigh very much. And I think that's where the Olympics should spend some of their money. Mm-hmm. A little less money in glitter and a little more money in jock straps.
I would think they would want to wear them. It's like women don't want to be bouncing when they're running. I'm sure if they so many women athletes just don't seem to be that developed on top because it's all muscle, but they still, that doesn't displace, and so I would imagine if women were large on the top, they would be doing something when they're doing running and all of that because they don't want that stuff
Nobody's
bouncing around.
Large on the top that's doing that running, probably because it just slow you down. It'd be like,
and they don't make it to the Olympics.
Yeah, they're not going to the Olympics. Big chest girls don't make it to the Olympics, Ain't that sad? It makes you want to cry, huh? Bring big tears to your eyes. It's like, that's the competition they need to have.
Right.
Like, I don't know, booby bouncing.
I think Olympics for like over 60.
Oh my God. Well, they do have that, the senior Olympic. But you know what? There should be maybe a grown folks Olympic. Something where they could do the pole vault, and yeah. Or booby bouncing or something like that. Something. Remember that competition I was in that time?
I was just going to say, what about how many of those
cheese balls?
Cheesies.
Cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs that you can tuck underneath.
Thank you very
we had
much.
A conversation like that once because the guys were talking about how much they could tuck underneath.
Oh. Well, I know who would win
and we
that
figured
one.
The older guy could tuck in more than the younger guy.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. You're talking about the monster things hanging, huh? I made part of the thing I made for our party last night was turkey balls. I made barbecue turkey balls. And so
Not
when the
turkey
girls
balls.
No, wait. When the girls got here, I told them I had turkey balls in them. I said, you should have seen me running around the yard all afternoon chasing them turkeys, trying to cut them balls off. And they were like, only you, Edie. Only you. Yep. Oh my goodness. Let's see. You think with age would come
no.
Nah. I'm
what would be the fun of that?
I'm still the same person I was. Wesley would win on tucking untucking the. Oh my! Wait, I mean, I don't know how old that person was that just said something rude.
Yeah.
But you would think their mother would need to take them in the bathroom and beat the crap out of them right now, so they learn how to talk to grown folks. So you know how to respect two nice old ladies.
I'm falling off the page here. I don't realize I'm falling off the page because I'm looking at YouTube.
Yeah, so they'll learn how to respect two nice old ladies like that. Right. Good morning, Rose. Thank you for following. Edie is on the roll. Shoot. Let's see.
Embrace who you are and have fun.
We do, Frankie. Mm-hmm. We do. Mm-hmm. Last night we had, I think it was 16 ladies here for our little get together. I hate to call it a party because I don't think they're parties anymore. They might be. They're just different than they used to be. But we had a ton of food. We're sitting here, we're eating, we're laughing. And one of the ladies, I'm not going to call her name out because she might watch this and she'd want to like kill me. She says to me, she comes over here and she whispers to me in the corner here. She says, any of these ladies here single? And I'm looking around and I said, that one is. She said, don't point. And I'm like, well, that one is. And I said, and that one is. And that one is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and I said, she's like, okay. And I started naming their names. Yeah, it was funny. And then, you know what else happened last night? I don't think I got to share this with you. One of the ladies I had invited from our senior group, I had only met her like twice, maybe 3 times, and I didn't remember her name. And I was trying so hard to get... I was trying so hard to get somebody to introduce themselves to her so I would hear her name. Aww. And I kept saying that. I said, here, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. I mean, I'm like telling them like that. And they're looking at me like I'm crazy. But the reason I wanted them to introduce themselves to her was because I couldn't remember her name. And I felt really bad. So, sitting here after nobody, and somebody even called her and says, they even said, so what's your name? And she says, just call me anything.
She wasn't going to help me. She knew you couldn't. She was going to play it. She was going to play it.
So anyway, I went on and said, so your name is such and such. And she says, no, and she said what her real name was. And talk about slightly embarrassed,
Yeah, but we're older and we don't remember names.
Well, and I'd only met her a couple times at the senior place, and I knew she didn't live far.
And at the senior place, everybody wears the name tag.
Well, and I knew she doesn't live far from us, and she's a retired lesbian school teacher, and I just thought it would be nice for her to meet other people and hang out too. I mean, I could throw a rock over the top of our house and hit her house. So that's how close she is. So I thought it's a nice person to meet.
Oh, does she like to go fishing?
I don't know, but she has chickens. She has chickens.
That's right. I want to go see.
I don't know. I heard her talking last night about their molting. I don't think chickens that molt are pretty. I think we have to wait till they stop doing that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna thank God right now that we don't live next door to her, because I don't want to live next door to somebody's dirty chickens.
Yeah, I remember I was thinking about having chicken. I thought it'd be nice to have chicken, but then friends of ours, rats came in their chicken coop, and I thought, I don't want to deal with that.
Right.
And I didn't want chickens. I just wanted one. I just wanted, a daily
I don't think
egg.
You can have one.
Well,
you have to have a couple.
Couple.
Well, they'll only sell you 5 at a time at the store.
Wow.
I guess you have to give them to your friends and
we'd
relatives.
be so busy here trying to save the chicken from the coyotes and the raccoons and the groundhogs. It would be way too much work. So Frankie Ruth says, I'll remember what we talked about and where I met someone. It takes me a while to remember names.
Oh, yeah. I knew all about where she lived and what her, what she does and when she retired and all that, but I could not remember. I even got ready to get my phone out and scroll down through like my friends list on Facebook. And be able to check.
See, I had it easy because you were inviting a friend from Trailblazers, so when they came, they would, they all knew who I was, but I would still say, and what's your name? Oh, okay, I know about you. You told me your stories.
We're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's where we live. Julia, Edie will get the story. What story? Was I starting to tell something? My brain probably did. I probably went on to something else.
Good morning. Have a
Let's see.
lovely day. It's great to see you.
PA here.
And we're
Erie.
okay. What did the pirate say when he locked his leg in the freezer? Okay, we're waiting for the answer.
And somebody else says, so what's the secret to a successful relationship? Oh, duct tape. Shiver me timbers. Ay, shiver me timbers. I get it. That's cute. Let's see how long we've been together. We've been together 10 years. We've been married for 3. Let's see. Me and my daughter met, guys,
at Dormont Pride. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We were there 2 years ago. Not last summer, but the summer before.
No, I think we were there last.
We weren't there this past summer. Well,
okay.
This summer. I'm saying this summer. That's right. It's still August. It's still summer. We weren't there this year. We were there last year.
You know?
Yeah.
Yet not duct tape. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, duct tape comes in all kinds of, fashionable colors now. If you're going to try to keep a spouse, you buy yourself some fancy duct tape. Don't just roll up in there with the gray.
Okay. Christian was selling candles there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Brenna. I came out to my mom's. Oh, I came out to my mom this week.
Congratulations, Brenna. So how did it go? Brenna, how did it go coming out to your mom this week? What's y'all's signs? I'm a Libra.
And I'm a Leo.
Let's see. You can do so much with duct tape. You sure can. You can use it on a good day or a bad.
Grandchildren. We got 3 grandchildren. So we got the 3-year-old.
It went good. So how old are you, Brenna? Are you grown up or are you young or what? I'm trying to find out about Brenna coming out to her mother.
Right.
I'm also a Libra, October 3rd. I'm October the 16th is
Sweet
Edie.
16. Let's see. My son's a Leo and duct tape does come in handy.
Yes, it does. Yeah, on good days and bad.
So, 3 grandchildren. It's a 3-year-old, a 9-year-old.
Yes.
Right? And 15-year-old.
Let's see, my wife.
42 years together, 12 married, passed away last month. Oh, I'm sorry, Becky, but I'm glad that we make you smile.
Yep.
This is the place to be, to just,
You look so very happy and good together. Thank you. Duct tape.
Okay. Hi, good morning. I'm Jody. Question: how do you feel about your wife having female best friends?
As long as they're not sleeping together, I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only best friend I would share bed with is my wife.
Yeah, and we're actually best friends.
Yeah.
It's just that we have other friends too that we share stuff. We just don't, don't cross that boundary.
Right. So Denise here on YouTube wants to know where you got your shirt.
I got my shirt on Amazon. And Judy got one too. My daughter ordered them for us.
Yeah, and Amber, good morning to you. And Amber's here on YouTube also at work.
Thank you. Ooh.
I'm glad I came across your page. So really the secret.
Thank you, Fanny.
The secret to relationship. Let's see. Don't sweat the small stuff.
How old are you? No disrespect. I'm 64, getting ready to turn 65. And
I'm going to be 63 tomorrow.
Yeah.
What happened with my girl and I moved 1,000 miles away. Okay, I'm missing part of a conversation.
And they don't regret it.
I'd had a crush that had dates behind my back. What should I do? Just talking to them.
Wait. I had a crush that has dates behind my back. What should I do? Now, crush to me is just a lightweight. I crush on the neighbor lady. That's nothing. Thank you for the gifts. That's nothing for me to be angry about. I mean, if you're not dating this woman, I mean, I don't understand why you would be upset about her dating someone else.
Mm-hmm.
A crush is just somebody that you think is cute,
Right.
right?
Right. You're not out with them.
Involved. Yeah, you're not involved. I mean, if you're having a relation or relationships and relations with this person, then you might want to talk about all the details, and maybe it's going to be
Mhm.
like a multiple dating kind of situation. And some
Mhm.
people are do good at that. They can date this person and that person, but you know what? Some people don't consider dating
Mhm.
sex.
Right.
Some people dating's just they go out, have a good time, and they watch movies and
Mhm.
all the stuff like that.
Yeah, here Christian is saying it might hurt your feelings, but no commitment, can't get mad.
Right. Crushing correction.
Yeah, now we talked with somebody who told us about how she had 3 dates in one night one time, and they all showed up at the bar. She walked in, turned around, walked out, and the other person said, "How do you do that 3 dates in one night? I can't even do three in 1 year."
Yeah, yeah, I
So,
don't. Honestly, I don't even want to cross the line and talk about that.
yeah.
Yeah, because okay, I'll talk about it. It's
Okay.
crazy, just crazy. Okay,
Hmm.
you got me
What?
started on. Don't.
Okay.
You know.
Mm, mm,
Love
mm.
you, ladies.
These are just.
Pennsylvania, Lancaster. Hey, Josephine, how you doing? Let's see, what's that?
I've been rejected on a date before.
Oh, oh. I think we probably all have. We just usually do it,
Yeah.
organized, like you as your night ends up, you just don't make it a second date.
Hmm.
And then, I mean, I
Hmm.
probably reject a beat. You don't want to sleep with somebody that's,
Or then you don't.
yeah, it's not
Well,
considered
you know,
rejected, is it?
here's something interesting.
I
Like
wouldn't know.
guys, so in our society, I don't know, maybe we're getting changing now, but in our society, boys are raised to ask girls for a date, right? So I figured somewhere along the way, they also mentor each other about what to do because you're going to get no's, but girls, we grow up gay and we're the ones who have to ask someone for a date and nobody teaching us how to accept no for an answer. Like, I mean, not accept no, but to how to deal with it when we like someone and we get a no. How do you put yourself out there
I
asking
don't
someone
think,
out
I don't know. I never
and
have.
they don't want to go out with you?
I don't know. Well, that would never happen.
Because you would never ask or no one would ever say no to you.
No one's ever going to say no. They've been caught up with my charm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Anyway, I wouldn't ask somebody that I don't feel comfortable enough that we've connected. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even put
Mhm.
myself out there like that because I'm afraid.
Mhm. So, well,
So,
well.
okay. Shout out from the original Jersey, but now Indiana. Hey, Pride Stud, how you doing? Good morning, ladies from Dobie. Let's see how the LGB life where we stay. It's pretty darn nice. We're here
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we
And
have a nice time.
yeah, we have a pretty out community here. Pittsburgh is conservative in its way, but we have a pretty out community here. We've got very progressive local government, so it helps.
Yeah. Last
Hmm.
week, I don't know, did I get to tell you guys? We went to a brunch last week, and it was a political brunch. We won't really talk that much about it, but we
Yeah.
went to this house. And anybody, I mean, if you just look up, it's called Fifth Street, the mansions on Fifth Street in Pittsburgh here. I didn't even know it was called that, Fifth Street Mansions. And I'm telling you, we went, two guys own a house, and they lent it out to this lady to do
Her,
a political thing.
yeah,
Oh my God. It was just like, I mean, absolutely beautiful.
yeah,
It was like walking
yeah.
through a museum and sitting there, having a piece of cake in the museum and everything. The only thing is, I mean, it was a beautiful, beautiful house. And if they happen to be watching, I want you to know, I think it was a beautiful house. Had a painted ceiling in the dining room,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
people painted like the Sistine Chapel kind of paint, just absolutely beautiful. But it's like they gotta have upstairs. I mean, I would never ask them, but they gotta have. Yes, yes, I believe it's in Shady Side.
Yep.
They gotta have this a room upstairs where it's just like their room, someplace where
Uh-huh.
they can be comfortable because that couch and stuff was not made for laying on watching TV. There was no TV there even. I
Uh-huh.
mean, it's just all kind of. It was all so official and beautiful
Hmm.
that it was like being in a museum. The kitchen's pretty. You
I'm
know,
giving you
could,
kisses now if
that's
you're
good.
talking. And
The kitchen, you could get coffee and stuff, but they had a real nice little coffee bar.
it was a place for socializing, for a party, for a cocktail party. It was
Definitely. They even had a bartender at this brunch. They had a bartender, and then they had a like a, what do you call that? When the people bring your food for you. It was real nice. They came even and took away our dirty plates and stuff like that. It was nice. Really, really nice. Let's see. I would love to move to Pittsburgh, but it's hard to choose from Pittsburgh to Portland, Maine to Burlington.
Burlington is Vermont.
I don't know. Where's Burlington? Which
I think that's
Burlington?
Vermont, right? I would choose Vermont.
They probably have quarters upstairs
there.
where they probably are slobs. Yes, that's what
I bet not.
There's probably no slobby stuff going on because even we sat on the back porch and it's huge stone, beautiful house, right? This place is huge and stone and beautiful, and it has beautiful backyard with a water feature and a front yard water feature and a drive around driveway with beautiful flowers and stuff that aren't the kind of flowers I planted. These are the kind of flowers that
they have professionally done.
Oh, definitely beautiful. I mean, the house was beautiful. It's just that where do you go to have fun? I mean,
good morning, Gail. Gail just came in.
Hey,
good morning, Gail.
How often do you think the cleaning person has to come there?
I don't know.
How many cleaning people?
Yeah.
All that dust. I mean, there was no dust. There was no dust. They did have those really pretty tablecloths on top of those round tables where they had, and I caught my foot in one and almost ripped the tablecloth off the table with all them wine glasses on it. I caught my whole foot in it. And the guy that owned the house, he unwrapped it off my foot.
Yeah.
And because I said, wow, that's dangerous. I mean, it is. You can't have a tablecloth.
I wasn't even worried about that here last night. Our tablecloth, Edie got the beautiful tablecloth from somebody's wedding that they pretty much gave away. And so, the corners are down on the floor and I was tucking them all under the carpet because I thought I would catch my foot and then they would go to the table, everything.
See, my new backyard is all bricks and concrete and a 6-foot water fountain in the middle. Wow. Ooh, you go.
And so there's somebody on here who's from Wilkinsburg. We're in Pittsburgh. We're in Churchill. So we're outside of Pittsburgh.
So we went to
we're real nearby.
Yeah, it was
Monroeville
Shady
would be the
Side.
place to go.
Wasn't that Shady Side?
Yeah.
It was Shady Side where the mansions are and everything. And I'm going to tell you, I guess they have a bed and breakfast there too. Or an Airbnb or no, it's a bed and breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can stay in that house and everything. And it had a hot tub out back, which I didn't check. I didn't get to see how pretty it was. Absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I won't go on and on.
It wasn't shady at all, was it?
It was very, very pretty.
Yeah. It's a huge yellow house there also. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. They're just unbelievable, the houses along there. I don't know if they have like holiday tours.
We'll see you, Brianna, if you got to go.
Take care.
They have holiday tours there?
I know there's a lot of houses that have holiday tours along through there. So, they do.
That would be fun.
Yes, it would. Go in there and see how everybody decorates for Christmas with all their lights and big, huge trees and all that,
Oh, Austin had Pride today.
All right.
Nice. Happy Pride.
Yeah. Hey, I want to thank everybody for joining us and hanging out with us and everything. For anybody that doesn't know who we are, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy. And together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Hey! We come here on Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time for coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. So come and join us again if this is the first time you're popping in. What kind of things we talk about?
Well, I want to let them know, too. I really appreciate all those gifts and things that you send here and everything, because those all go into this big account or little account that TikTok sends to us, and every once of the month they send a check to our account. And it's not like, TikTok is a multi-billion-dollar industry. They're not hooking us up, but they do send us a little chunk of it.
We get the peanut dust.
Yeah, and it's right, and it's nice and everything because it gives us enough, like at least once a month to buy a nice pizza or whatever.
Right.
So what I look at it as, when you guys do that, it's kind of like you buying us a cup of coffee, and we really, really appreciate it.
And hey, look into my eyes. You're here, and then there's somebody named Fanny.
Hey, wait. You can't mute senior banana lady. What did she say? She was
Oh
here last
yeah,
night at
she's
the
good.
party.
Bring her back.
Wait, what did she say?
Uh-oh. You can send them a
Uh,
message. They can talk about it tomorrow. So I don't know if Annie was trying to send something, but it wasn't coming through, and I wonder if there
oh.
was some word or something that was making it get blocked. But
Senior banana
yeah,
lady
senior
trying to.
banana lady, it's good.
I don't know
Bring her back.
if they
Bring her
can.
back. Senior
Uh,
banana lady, if you can open up YouTube, you can come up there on YouTube if you
mhm.
got blocked or muted.
Wonder what she said. I'm gonna give me another cup of coffee. You got this?
Sure. You want to bring me a cup
Yeah.
too, please?
Mhm.
So this is a nice time to do a Finn's birthday tomorrow. It's not tomorrow, but on Monday the 12th. Cause mine's tomorrow the 11th. So um, let me see. So this is the time I do book review. I was talking about this book last week. We Can Live Like This. This is written uh, by Lisa Vogel. Lisa Vogel is like among the main founder of the Michigan Women's Music Festival. And she wrote a book about it. She ran the festival for 40 years and then shut it down some years ago. She, everybody's got to retire. But this music festival is really it's like a village. She and all the women who came to the festival over the years, they kind of built this village in the forest in Michigan where we would go there for 1 week and live in this like utopia and then carry all the good vibes back into the world. So she wrote a book about it. So one of the things I wanted to say that she wrote in this book, like around maybe the second time that they had the festival, a woman called them who it was in the 1970s, right? And so a woman called who asked if somebody could pick her up from the airport because she was flying in, I guess, from New York, someplace like that. And I said, sure, we're making trips to the airport to bring in the musician, so somebody will be there and we'll save a space for you in the car. And she said, well, how large the car? And they said, well, why? She said, well, I need something to accommodate my wheelchair. So this was the first time that somebody was coming to the land who needed good accessibility, right? And this was back in the 70s. We didn't even have the sidewalks made yet so that it was easy for people to go and cross the street if they were in a wheelchair. So the point why I'm bringing up this part of her memoir, as she's talking about this is, women who came together and built this festival and were just doing it by the seat of their pants. They had no money. They had, no pre-planning. They didn't have a background on how to do this. They were just doing it. And so over the years, when that woman came, word got out rapidly for lesbians across the country that here's a music festival you can go to. And they'll do whatever they can do to accommodate, to make it accessible. But of course, things weren't perfect. They're in the woods. So after, it's been a few years, women come in there and they started complaining. Oh, well, why don't they have this? And why do they have that? And we can't do this or that. And I thought when I'm reading this, I thought, I would be really ticked off. Why come here and complain instead of coming here and see we're trying and let us know what do you need? But she wrote it so differently in here. She said she would take the phone calls and the women who were angry, and she had such a different attitude. She looked at it and said, these are years of pent up anger these women were able to let out. And it was going back and remember 1970s, you didn't have the Disabilities Act or anything like that, right? Lisa Vogel had this attitude of instead of taking offense, she was like putting herself in their shoes and understanding that all that anger was just had an outlet, and she listened, and then they just, did what she did with the whole festival. Let's get together and figure out, okay, how else can we make this work? And I'd like take a lesson from that because how I want to ask Lisa, is this something you learned or is this just who you are? She respects herself and respects other women and is able to make things happen. So there's a lot of lessons I learned from this also in just how to talk with people, how to accept people where they're coming from. And they've created, I remember talking with another woman who wanted to go to the festival and she needed to be hooked up to machinery for her health. And she said, oh yeah, I can go to that festival. They have it all set up. This is a great thing. And it's like, wow. So
Mm-hmm.
It's a great book, and that's why it's called We Can Live Like This. We can create this wonderful world. So she was accommodating needs of women who need different things because of accessibility before the country was even
So I
doing
gotta
it.
say, hey Gail, I want to make sure you realize you missed one heck of a party last night. This is a whole bunch of old ladies having a good time. We laughed and we ate till I ate so much. Of course, I'm always over fixing food. We had lasagna, vegetable lasagna. We had
Yeah.
mac and cheese. We had turkey balls, which I had to run around the yard
It was meatballs. It wasn't turkey balls.
and catch them and kill them. But anyway, I didn't kill them. I just cut their balls off. So if you happen to run into a bunch of
And D.
turkeys,
Tom saying, where would my invite? I love old ladies and fun and food.
oh my goodness, it was a lot. But it was like 15 of us old ladies here. My daughter, she came early and she bought cupcakes, real fancy
She bought
cupcakes
some ribs.
and she bought sushi.
Yep.
What else?
Yep.
I can't remember, but we had a good time. She helped me, like, these little setting up and organizing.
Adonis, hey, good morning.
Hey, Adonis, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm glad you're here to correct me on how to pronounce people's names.
Hey, thank you for the love and the roses. So I want to make sure anybody.
Okay, Senior Banana Ladies here. I couldn't get on TikTok with breakfast. Okay, Senior Banana Lady. You have your coffee too?
Oh, you're at breakfast. Where you at breakfast at? They're going on an adventure today. Did you hear them talking about where they're going?
Yeah.
They're going someplace it sounds like I would really like to be.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning. Okay. You ever have anybody? I'm gonna ask all of you guys this. There's 60 people on TikTok right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had anybody, like, say you're at a party and you're having a nice time, and somebody at the party mentions the fact that they're going to somewhere really, really fun and great, and you want to look at them so bad and say, "Can I go too?" Can I go? But you wait. You like think you even say something like, "Boy, that sounds like fun." And do they say, "Well, you should join us"? No, they don't say that. They just tell you how much fun they had. No,
hey, Crystal.
They're going out today. Morning. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? How's your ribs? Crystal is Gail's partner.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Crystal and Gail missed a really good time last night. Senior Banana Lady, I bet you can let Crystal and Gail know that they did miss a good time last night. We rolled. By the time the evening was over, we were on the floor rolling, laughing. And then I'm going to tell you, though, this is how different parties are when you get old. For all you young folks out there that's listening and everything, believe me, yes, we are a couple. When the evening was done and we were finishing up and cleaning up and we had said goodbye to all our guests, I took my 4 Tylenol, because my back was killing me. And then I went and sat in my recliner with a heating pad on my lower back. And this is like 10:30 at night. And I'm just like, oh God, my back. Now that's pretty bad.
Well, when you're younger, you just go home and pass out and have a horrific hangover when you wake up the next day.
Yeah, I woke up this morning feeling a little bit like a hangover.
Because I late past your bedtime.
Yeah, we weren't drinking or nothing.
So somebody asked if we're a couple. So
no, I don't know who she is. That's a neighbor lady. My wife's upstairs sleeping. How you doing, neighbor?
She was up till 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, she should have been doing some more dishes and running a sweeper. But the neighbor lady, how you doing? Remember my wife's upstairs. You're the neighbor lady, remember? The last night you started to tell somebody all about Sister Mary. And they said we should write it down and make a book out of it. Sister Mary's one of my our how you call that? Like a fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy character kept us entertained while we were on a 8-hour drive, 12-hour drive.
I'm entertained all the time with Sister Mary because it's nothing for me to say. I can get Sister Mary going anytime. Somebody knocked at the door in the middle of the night.
Somebody knocked at the door in the middle of the night.
Uh-huh. It was
Why,
Sister
were we too
Mary.
loud?
I went downstairs and it was Sister Mary.
I'm in the party with the party too loud. Well, she said she was in here earlier.
Sister Mary was in there. Oh Lord. You know, Judy, it's funny because Sister Mary, you know, is a fantasy character of ours. And Sister
Yeah.
Mary, I picture her as this like brutal, rough nun.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly.
And with big boots on. She got big feet with big black boots on.
And
And
I pictured
Judy,
this like
yeah, she thought I was
hip
talking
woman
about
in her 30s with these cool boots on.
this woman kick you in your teeth.
What's she saying? Sister Mary Jane was in here.
Well, this is Sister Mary Lick-a-Lot. So,
Oh,
okay.
TikTok jail. Here we go.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Hey,
If we ever do get into TikTok jail, remember, you can find us on YouTube, Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies.
yeah, that's what I was over here looking for to see if I could find them. Yeah.
Hey, now you
We
can
ordered
see Edie's
this.
braids. Did you see Edie's braids? Aren't they beautiful?
We ordered this. It's a new box of coffee.
O&M Coffee, folks. Are you here? Because Edie did. She ordered it. We love your coffee. So,
Yeah,
what else are you looking for,
I
baby?
was looking for my piece of paper that,
Oh, the
you
heck.
know.
Well, it's Edie and Judy Rainbow Granny at.
Yeah, if you're on our TikTok here and you click on my profile, it'll click and send you right to the
So, what is Senior
YouTube
Banana
channel.
Lady? I used to work with 90s as a nurse.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, where you both y'all born and raised?
I was born in the Pittsburgh area, raised here.
Raised by wolves. That's what I told my daughter last night. She was getting ready to leave because she was here earlier in the evening, and
Yes.
she was happy to meet you, Senior Banana, and your girlfriend Claudia. And she enjoyed talking to you guys and everything. So when she gets ready to leave, she says, I'm going to go around the corner here and say goodbye to everybody. Now, my daughter's 33 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, and when she said that to me, I said, that's so nice of you. It shows them that you weren't raised by wolves. So can you believe that gay people raised a daughter that's nice enough to be able to walk around the corner and say bye?
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you.
Well, let me say this also about your daughter, that she's like there and with enough that she meets the guy who is the kind of guy that she can bring to her mother's 60th birthday party
And
with all of them for introducing him for the first time, surrounded by all her lesbian friends who all have children and grandchildren. They're all in their 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
And he can come through and
he handled himself. Yeah, he handled himself, you know, because there was 11 of us there that day to get him. Let's see, what's it?
Did y'all ever do that Breaking My Heart challenge? What's the Breaking My Heart challenge?
No, I never seen that. I don't like my heart broke. I've had it done a couple times. But we have seen the one where people are using the hot dog. The hot dog where they're putting the hot dog between like men's legs.
Like
and
when
then
they had been sleeping on the couch or something.
That is funny. And then they snip it off. You know, and he wakes up as he's snipping it off. I think that's funny. You know, I don't think I could pull that on you though, because you'd know it wasn't you. You'd look down and say, hot dog. Say, you got a bun for that, Edie? Oh, you're making us lunch. That's what you'd say.
Yeah,
you're making us lunch. But
okay. Shows y'all back then versus now.
No, but you know what? Back then versus now is a big difference. But you know, we're having a great time and everything. I know we got a lot of nice questions this morning on relationships and everything, and we don't have all the answers and all the clues because you know we're just 120 years of experience. You know, we've been through some good marriages, some bad marriages, some good times, some bad times, and we ended up it's like
coming through.
Yeah, you throw the dice up and we ended up on the floor together. So we're having a good time and we're enjoying each other and we're blessed and happy that we found each other at this age, you know?
Yeah. Here's something that I say, so if you get to a certain age and everybody has already dated in the past, been involved with someone in the past, and so now you're still, meeting people now. And my thought always was I want to meet the one in the couple who did their work afterwards. If a couple breaks up, it takes two to make a couple, two to break it. Yeah. And I'm saying even if you're in a relationship where it's the other person did you wrong, they're still needing to seek that out and figuring out how to be in the next one. And you still need to come in and learn how to trust again and all of that. And so it's always, everybody's got to do their work. What was their partner relationship? What do they need to change? How do they need to grow up? And that's the one I would want to meet.
Hey, you know what? I think I made Senior Banana feel guilty.
Oh, wow.
Yes! Mission accomplished. Because I made him feel guilty for not inviting me to go with that on a nice trip today. But you know what? I understand. She said, I'm sorry. We should have invited you. Boy, am I a good guilt mom, huh?
Oh, my God. So, Gail saying, I'm so blessed with Crystal in my life, 21 years. It just gets better. Yeah. See, so do you have any advice? So, Roxanne, what kind of advice?
Let's see if we can roll back and see. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do we have kids? Yes, we have kids.
Roxanne, I'm from the South, and I have a really hard time with wanting to leave because I feel unsafe.
Leave where?
Leave the South or leave a relationship?
I don't know.
I just worry that if we all leave the South, that let's figure twin. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah. So here, I'd really like to ask a question of a friend of mine who was from here and moved to Alabama.
But they're not happy there. I don't know why they stay. Oh, job wise.
Yeah, they love the job there, but she makes a lot of changes there because she's so out. I understand what you're saying, Roxanne. Don't want to let the bigots win, and at the same time, you want to go where you. Well, first of all, not feeling safe is far different than just it's just not fun here because they're all kind of bigots. Not feeling safe is tough. So here is I'm from Alabama, but it's bad. I love the South. I love our culture so much, but I can't hold my wife's hand. I really, I have to say, in all of my 60-some years plus yours, I really don't have an answer for that because I see both sides of it. You're happy with you know what? Pittsburgh was very conservative. And I lived in San Francisco, which is so wonderful. I came to Pittsburgh, and it just boggled my mind how conservative it was because I grew up, but I was away and came back, and I heard all the stupid comments people could make. But I did join a political organization, and we did do a whole lot of work educating our candidates, for office, local office, and we did make change happen.
But you had a political organization you could do it with. You could join. Mm-hmm. See, I'm familiar with what you're talking about. I'm from a little area in Ohio, and I can't imagine me joining their political organization and trying to make it all like okay, because they would probably make me feel so uncomfortable when I got there. I mean,
yeah, and we're in the city of Pittsburgh, which the city being more progressive than when you're in rural areas because that's why people move to the city because of the diversity, because of the population. And so it's easier to make changes because of that.
Yeah, and
it takes some years.
Don't feel bad about it. Yeah. Judy and I actually have plans for today. We're going to, I'm trying to apologize for making her feel guilty. Oh. We have plans for today.
We got birthday weekend happening.
This is Judy's birthday weekend. Not to say that I wouldn't really like to go with you, but anyway, we're going to the casino over in what's that place where it's
at the Meadows.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about, doing things that both of you. I don't like the casino. I'm not crazy about it at all. Judy's really not crazy about it, but it's her birthday and she wants to like roll the dice and have some fun like that.
And bet on the horses.
Right. So I'm going to, get up off some of my money and let Judy roll the dice and have some fun and everything like that. And then while we're there, she picked that place, I believe, because they have the horse races
Right.
too.
Right.
So I enjoy the horse races. Not so much do I love betting on them,
Yeah.
but I love watching them. So we will bet on them, but it'll just be a little $2 bet,
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick which one, because I
Yeah.
like going down to Wheeling, West Virginia and watching the dogs. I
Mm-hmm.
love watching the dogs run, you know.
Senior Banana saying Claudia's jealous. She loved casinos. Oh, and you guys are busy today, huh? Because I was
Oh,
going to
because you were
say,
going
come
to
on
have,
and meet us there.
yeah, see, we don't have a problem inviting somebody to come
Well,
along with
I
us.
almost said it before realizing, oh, this is the couple who had plans already today.
Yeah, and they were going where there's like a lot of little antique stores and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
That's where it was.
Oh,
That
that's
they
where
were.
you really like to do
Yeah.
that.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
How about Ree and me go to the antique stores and you and Claudia
You
go
can
to
go
the
and bet on the
casino?
horses. Yeah, there we go. Mission accomplished.
What's that? We don't know. I don't know what that word is, Jessica. You got me. You got me stumped there. No. Horse racing is abusive. Oh, I know that, Cool Greens. I know that. I'm going over there and protest. That's why I'm only going to bet $2. I am going to protest.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm going over there and tell them all how bad they are.
Yeah, no, they don't let you go pet the horses.
Right.
So here is also somebody responding again to Roxanne. I'm from Tuscaloosa Central University of Alabama, college town, but it's no good at all. Yeah. I mean, I made a trip to visit my friends in Alabama and we went to some kind of event. It was some kind of gay protest event and we got televised on local TV news. So I don't even have to do it here. I can go to Alabama and end up on the news too.
Yeah. I want to make sure anybody that's not following, make sure you follow. Anybody that's not following over on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to Edie and Junie and hit the bell thing so that you'll get a notification each and every time we put up a video or we come online over here on TikTok. That's what I want to see. I see where Roxanne said follow. Jessica said follow. Give me a chance. Go ahead. I'll shout you out soon as you do the follow right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Anybody that isn't following, I'll shout your name out. So Jessica Bird, kisses on the roses.
Thank you.
Oh, let's see. Luca Dante said started following. Thank you very much. You guys are so sweet. See that? I mean, it's amazing how. Oh, you know what? This is a good time for you to follow other people too. I'm from Tuscaloosa too. They just don't have much to do.
Much too, but it's not a bad place.
Right.
Then I'm thinking, well,
Thank
what?
you, V.
Yeah. Then I think about age. Like if you're younger and you live in a place where you got to turn the place around and you got the energy. If you're older, you just want to live out your life, go where it's peaceful and fun because you got to live. I mean, I really don't have an answer for a question like that where you're in a place that's not real safe because you don't want the bigots to win. But on the other hand, they're still winning. They're still winning if they're messing up your life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
right. If you can't go out and enjoy yourself.
Lori, thank you. You're 22.
Oh, I say move on. If you're 22, go someplace that involves some kind of career and interest that will make you happy. You are young enough to get out there and have a fun time and enjoy your life. Do not stay in a place where there's hate and bigotry and you're not going to have a good time. Go somewhere where you'll be able to date the person you want to date or the people you want to date. You'll be able to
you can hold your sweetheart's hand when you're walking down the street.
Right. Where you'll be able to attend different functions.
So I'm saying when you're 22, stay there and fight. But we're also saying, oh, when you're 22, go where you can like live your life and live it and have a
good time.
Because you know what will happen? It's not just the biggest one. What will happen is these places implode. Because when all the creative thinkers and people who like in a diversity, they leave, the place is not going to survive. And then the government's going to start doing things to try to bring people back.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
It always comes down to the economy.
Native Liz, thank you very much for the new follow. I want to thank you, all you guys. Lori, you sweetie, you. Let's see. And over here we got, it's a date, casinos and flea markets. Now you're talking. Okay, I love, I said, Gail, that's what I was showing Banana Lady, my collection of all my, I didn't even begin to show her all my chit yet last night. And so it turns out that she's got her own little collection of paperweights. She said
Yeah.
300 paperweights she has.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
and what else was the Volkswagen. She collects Volkswagen
Oh.
because she used to have a Volkswagen back in
Uh-huh.
the day. And
Uh-huh.
so while she was in the family room there with me,
Yeah.
her and somebody else, I pulled out a bag of something that I purchased the other day that I hadn't told my wife, Judy, because I think I'm turning into one of those people that shop and don't tell because you feel kind of guilty.
Oh,
You
your
know?
money.
I know it's my money, but it feels weird.
You live.
Yeah, but it's our living space. You know?
As long as we talk about not losing your stuff, as long as I still have my space in our living space.
Well, maybe that's why we got such a big house. So
It
we'd
is.
all have
It
our
is.
own space.
So we'd all have our own space for our own stuff. So what's in your bag?
Okay, I'll go get my bag and show you what I got. Senior lady, she saw it. And
Okay.
I think she thinks it was a nice purchase. Don't you think it was a nice purchase, senior lady? Don't you think so? So let's see. I'm getting ready to go. Compulsive buyer. Yes, Wesley. Yes, I am. I also need to mention that I bought another backpack the other day.
Yeah.
It's going to be delivered here pretty soon.
Why do you look? You make me look like
I
I'm
know.
going to give you a hard time.
I don't know what. I think it's myself giving myself a hard time because I know in my heart that I did not need to buy another Coach backpack. But it's such a nice one, you know.
And you might look at me and think, gee, Judy, why you buy all those books? You don't possibly have time to read them all.
I don't
but you
think
never
anything about it.
Exactly.
No,
exactly.
we can still
you
sit
think
down.
Nothing about it.
You know, they're not stacked up in the chairs and stuff. I've been to people's houses where they have stacks. At least we got shelves for them. They got stacks and stacks. Okay, I've
been in people's houses where they have wall-to-wall bookcases, and I'm in awe. It's like, that's so nice.
Well, we could probably do a couple more bookcases.
But I take up wall space with the painting too, and I like artwork, so I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
Okay, I'm going to get it. Let's see what I'm missing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna pull my shirt down because if you hold the back of my shirt, because when I stand up, it comes up.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you.
There. Pat you on the butt. So thank you, Amber. I see you're gonna mail birthday cards. So it is my birthday tomorrow, and we're gonna go to a play tomorrow evening. Anybody in the Pittsburgh area, check out Pittsburgh Playwrights Theater Company. They got an August Wilson play going on there. And it's at the August Wilson House, which is up in the Hill District. It's outdoor theater. Really cool. Really good play. And they always do good production. Here we go. Edie's coming with a bag.
Okay. Here's my bag.
I like the bag. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's recycled. Remember that commercial, recycled something cycle? However you spell recycle. Let's see.
We met about 10 years ago. We got married about 3 years ago. Okay.
Well, no, because I mean, you guys.
See, now I see what you guys feel like when we have like a unboxing or something, because I'm really curious to know what you got in this bag.
I just think it's funny because last night when Senior Banana Lady was sitting in the family room with me, her and somebody else, we were talking about, purchasing stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I told them how I feel like I've been I got that like guilt thing going on. Mm-hmm. And that's because I'm guilt for myself. I know that I don't need this. I know that I didn't need to buy these.
Claudia saying, drum roll, please.
Hold your hand out.
Close
your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Okay.
Are these that candy thing?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! I forgot what they're called, but
yes, Pez dispensers.
Daisy Duck.
Here's Donald
and Tweety Bird. Of course, you had to get these, Goofy.
Yeah. And here's
Let
another.
me see, Pluto.
I
You
forget
got
who
two
this is.
Pluto.
I
Pluto's
messed
got
up.
twin.
Yeah, I messed up.
And Bugs Bunny.
Look, here's Fred Flintstone.
Oh my God. And Donald, you know Donald Duck's
remember
my
him?
favorite.
Yosemite Sam. So, and this is a, I forget what they call them, from the Star Wars.
Yeah, Fred Flintstone.
And Looky.
Said, wow. Mickey Mouse. Wow, there's a lot of
And
these.
Looky, it's Fuzzy Bear. Yes.
I say, we gotta.
I need a shelf.
Oh, I was gonna say to dump these in good old hot soapy water and then fill them up with candy.
Okay, here.
We got grandbaby coming.
Maybe I'll put them on a shelf in the kids' room. That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need a shelf for those. If any of the butchers out there want to figure out how to make a nice little shelf.
That is bringing back so many memories.
So I'm glad you guys think that was a neat purchase too. I only paid $1 a piece for each one.
Oh wow!
I know.
Oh wow!
Of course, I looked them up to see how much they were worth, and they're worth more than $1 a piece, but they're not worth like big bucks. None of them are like $500 one. If it was, it'd be out of here. Mickey'd be gone.
Yeah, and then you have to give them to the grandbabies. It's a core memory. Trust me. Aww. Yeah, she didn't even know all those cartoons yet. The little one. I don't know about the other ones if they know these cartoons because I don't know. Do kids still watch Bugs Bunny? I mean, they would know that
I don't know if they
Disney
knew.
ones,
right? I don't even know if they know who that is.
And for some reason, Donald Duck is still my favorite. I love Donald.
I know
Duck.
when I saw him.
Donald Duck.
I picked
Donald
him up.
Duck makes me laugh. Still.
So anyway,
they never put enough candy in them. They should be bigger.
I think it's nice to not even just don't put the candy. Just eat the candy right after.
Oh, hey, senior banana lady says she'll put the shelf up for you.
All right.
See, so this is where you go and meet new people.
Yeah. Well, her arms are still good too. She didn't get no shoulders.
She didn't get shoulders replaced. Yeah.
I tell you, I had a heck of a time. I don't know if anybody saw my Facebook, but we got the stained glass panels for our door, and I had a heck of a time hanging those up. It just lifting and holding it up like that. I got a lot of range of motion, but no strength.
Yeah, still building the strength back.
Let's see.
So Roxanne, what did you decide? Because I know that there's a lot of conversation. Roxanne is the one who's living in the South, loves where she lives. She's 22 years old, but it's so unsafe that she can't even hold her sweetheart's hand when they go walking.
Move. You're so young.
But she hates to leave because she likes it there, and she doesn't want the bigot to win, but she would like to go with, and so she's trapped. What decision to make?
No, I'd go to some kind of city if there's nothing holding you there. I would go to some kind of city where you can enjoy your life. Have yourself a good time. Someplace where you can date and go to dinner and sit there and laugh and take a nice walk.
Have a great life.
I am enjoying the heck out of myself here living in Pittsburgh. I mean, Judy and I come and go wherever. I mean,
and I do seriously believe that these places that squeeze out diversity are going to implode because all the other places are going to be doing very well economically, and it always comes down to economics, and they're going to start wanting to pull people back, and then they'll make the change. But I don't know. I mean, what it is on TikTok, all these folks are giving all kind of suggestions. Some other people who live in the South and what they do and where it's nice and where it's not. And so I'm wondering through all of that what Roxanne decided to do.
Lady Love Calvin, thank you for following. Kiki Jackson, thank you for following. Matt, thank you very much for following. That's what I'm talking about. Nutcracker Drama, thank you very much for following.
Some of these names.
But at least they're taking and get themselves a good name. That's good. You get yourself a good name. Let's see. We got Diane Charles. Thank you for following. Let's see.
Life is too short not to live it to your fullest.
That's right. My husband and I love Georgia. I'm sure you do, Beverly. So, Beverly, how is your straight life in Georgia? Is it are you part of the diversity that's helping an ally? Are you an ally to make the world a better, happier place? Yeah. So Johnny Cage, thank you for the follow.
And good morning from
Thanks,
Maine.
Mandy,
I
for the
did see
roses.
there are folks from all over the country here who are and shouting out where they're from.
I
And I was
wanna know-
seeing all of this. I haven't shouted out all the places. Yes.
I want to know, like Beverly.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure this out because Beverly made sure. You know how when you're talking to people and they bring up their wives or their husbands or something, they're so busy letting you know that they're in a monogamous relationship and they have.
Yeah, we just live our life to the fullest. Been married for 50 years.
Congratulations. Yep. Well, it's good for you. That's good. I mean.
And St. Louis Slim has joined us here. Morning, extraordinary ladies. Happy birthday, Judy. Have a lot of fun.
So do me a favor over here on YouTube. Minimize the chat and find the thumbs up thing. And click on the thumbs up because right now there's only 2 people that did thumbs up. And there's a whole bunch of people there.
And we like to, our understanding it pushes out the algorithm so it shows up on more folks who are browsing through YouTube and the live shows.
So when they're just looking for like old gay ladies or or they're looking for a fun thing to listen to while they're riding their car or whatever, they're listening to us.
Good morning, Granny, said Sky. Welcome to your day. May be kind and gentle to you both.
Thank you. There's Ethan says, good morning, beautiful grannies. And Rain says, good morning. And then Mandy's headed to YouTube now to give a viewer and a like.
Okay, Carter, we see you here. Thank you.
Hey, Carter, how you doing? Wow, you guys are really sweet watching
Amanda,
on both.
hello. Yeah,
I can send you a link for the states that have LGBTQ protection law. Oh, you talking about to that?
Roxanne.
Yeah, because I'm pretty settled where I am.
Yeah, no, they're talking.
I ain't moving nothing.
Let me say something else about Pittsburgh. There are different places around the country that are making it really difficult for people who are transitioning, and that Pittsburgh had protection laws here. Come on to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh has done a lot over the years. It is a conservative city, and yet it has done a lot for the LGBTQ plus
We're
community.
so gay. We got rainbow cookies. Look how cute that is. That's a little rainbow pride cookie.
Yeah, you can.
Look how cute.
Dip it in your coffee.
Or they're so small, you just pop them in. And chase them.
I like to dip it in my coffee. Like dipping it in your milk.
Man, I try it.
Is that how Mom got us to drink our milk by saying, "Here, cookie, dip it in your milk"? Is that what they did?
They poured it in a glass and said, "Drink your milk."
Not mine. Mine gave me cookie. They had dip it in your cookie.
That's nice.
Yeah. So what else is happening, folks? Questions, comments, what's happening? So I'm not a gambler, by the way. I started some years ago where I betted one. I'm spoiled when I betted one on a Kentucky Derby, and so after that I kept betting on a Kentucky Derby, and until the time when I came, I won. My horse won all 3 races, and I came out $75 ahead. So when I say I bet, I am a $2 bet person. I don't bet big. I'm not going to give away my money. I'm not going to lose my money. But I'm one of those people who won't play the lottery because the one day that I don't play my number will hit kind of fear. And so I stay away from all this stuff. And that's why I decided. But, I took a bunch of folks, turned 21, and let's go over to the casino and gamble. And that was the first time I played the crap table. And it was fun because you can play and play and play. You might win and lose the money, but it's not like a one-shot deal.
I hate it, absolutely hate it. And I am going today for Judy's birthday. You know how you talk about sacrifices in relationships?
Yeah,
today
but
one of us
you're going to get food and all the free.
That's
free
why I'm going.
Want.
I'm going for food. I'm going over there to eat something good. That's what I'm going for. So
here's an important question.
What?
My wife and I just had a baby. Will
Ooh.
I ever sleep again?
Not soundly. Never. Would you like for me to lie to you? No. Well, yeah, you will. I'm 63 or I'm 64, and I have just started sleeping and not hearing the ding of my cell phone when people try to like text me at night. Because even though my kids are all grown up and everything,
And all doing well,
and
taking
all
care of
doing well,
themselves.
everybody's fine, there's a little piece of me that was always hanging out there and not sleeping hard because just in case they need me. When I know they're supposed to be in bed sleeping, they're supposed to be in bed sleeping or at work doing their thing, taking care of their business. But if that phone ding at 3 o'clock in the morning, my eyes would spring open. So now I'm just now starting. So when you turn 64, so you might be able to go get a good night's sleep.
You will. I
Don't
mean,
don't
that
drink yourself
baby.
into a good sleep too, because I tried that too. Boy, I used to
Yeah.
sleep real good when I was drinking.
hmm I bet you still woke up when their phone dinged.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
So, yes, you will sleep again. Here's the other side of the answer, right? Newborn, they gotta eat every couple hours, and at some point they're gonna get their night and day mixed up, and all of that happens. But you know what? You will sleep again. Here's something that's key that you probably heard it, you might not have believed it. Believe it. Anybody got a newborn baby, when that baby sleeps, go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Don't.
try to do the laundry. Don't try to do the dishes. Don't even try to sit down and read a book.
Mm-mm.
Go to sleep.
Catch a nap.
Because everybody thinks, oh, when the baby's asleep, I can get my housework done. No, don't. The housework is not going to kill you, that it still needs to be done. What's going to kill you is you don't sleep.
I think it's important to get help. It's nice to have like
Yeah.
a mother or an in-law or
hmm
even a neighbor lady that'll come over and
But yeah, Beverly said when they start dating, you won't sleep.
oh no, oh no, no, no. Mm-mm.
Well, let's just start because there's different kinds of not sleeping.
Coco
Not sleeping
Max,
with a
thank you for the
newborn is
follow.
really different than not sleeping because your phone dings. It's
But
a
I'm not.
different kind of
But
not
but
sleeping.
it's yeah, but it's keeping me. My daughter gave me a card one time
Yeah.
that said that she knew that I was that at 2:30 in the morning, if something happened and she needed me,
Oh, I'll be back. And you got
okay,
this?
yeah,
Okay.
if something happened at 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and she needed me, that she could guarantee that I would be answer the telephone because she knew she could always count on me no matter where she was. I would be there. I would do it. And that's a wonderful thing, and I do feel that way. But I'm finally actually sleeping at night. It's good. So it'll come. Courtney Brown, thank you for the follow. Give me all these follows. Follow, follow, follow. I'm Edie Rainbow Granny, and we are part of the LGBT plus community, and we have a good time. And I see Amanda over here on the YouTube channel has said hello and that she liked it, and she's currently having a hazelnut coffee, and that she's working on a new book. So congratulations, Amanda. I'm glad that's going good for you. Hey Zan, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us. Let's see, we got Trucker Phil. Thank you for joining us Buddy Wayne. I don't know. That's pretty wild, whatever that is. Let's see. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and hanging out and eating cookies with me. Good morning, Jane on YouTube. Let's see. Always happy to hop in and see you wonderful women. Thank you, Amanda. So, let's see. Oh my God. Okay, Trucker Phil just said, you remind me of Dionne Warwick. You couldn't imagine how many times I've heard that in my life, and I don't think I look nothing like Dionne Warwick. You guys think I look like Dionne Warwick? Do you know the way to San Jose? So, what do you think? Anybody think I look like Dionne Warwick? Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Courtney. Let's see. I want to meet y'all so much. Aw, Celts. Well, we're in the Pittsburgh area, and you're always welcome to meet us and buy me a cup of coffee and a muffin. Let's see. How was your camping trip? Saw the photos on Facebook. It was a good time. We except for climbing in and out of the tent could be a lot of hard work. Let's see. It's your voice and your personality. Aw, I think that's nice. Let's see. Good morning from Boston, North says. Dawn says good morning. DJ followed the is a new follower. Thank you. Ebony says good morning. Um, Sweet Marie's Creations. No, I don't see it. Thank you. I don't see it neither. Let's see. Love the plants behind you. Are they all edible? Well, they could be. Those anyway, those are tomatoes over there. And then there's some new tomatoes starting right behind me, along with here's basil. This is basil, and that's basil, and there's lavender, and the lavender's kind of dying. It's not looking well. So I got some new ones that have started. I don't know how they're going to do, but within the next couple weeks and so, we'll see what happens. So it says, great job. You've done live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. I think this is a break. We're doing all right. Let's see. Let's see. Judy got a call from her aunt. That's what she's doing. She went to. I can hear her in there talking. Her aunt called from Europe, and so when she calls, we just hurry up and catch the call because the time difference is so different. Next thing you know, they'll be going to bed. Let's see. It's great to see you, my friend. Well, Grizzly Bear, it's great to see you too. And Naive Breeze, thank you very much. Good morning to you too. Judy's back.
I'm back.
Oh,
Sorry.
see, good thing she put her top on. She was dancing around the living there topless, and I was just like, Judy.
They got bruised.
Did you trip? Did you trip and fall?
No, things just bounced around too hard.
I thought
Me in the face.
maybe you stepped on one of them.
Yeah, I guess that could have happened too. So I had a very nice call from my aunt. My aunt called me, and one of her grandchildren saw our grandbaby and just told her how wonderful our grandbaby is. So my aunt just called to tell us that she hears how wonderful the grandbaby is. So of course, that makes my day.
Mm-hmm. She is a sweetie.
She called just to say something like that. Mm-hmm. So why were you distracted? What's going on? Because I was dancing around topless. Is that what you were telling them was going on?
But somebody better move these cookies. I'm being over here in sugar shop.
Yeah, so we still got a little bit of peach pie left.
Yeah.
You know how when there's a party and we always let folks know, take some food home with you and all this, but I realized as we were putting the peach pie away that nobody offered for them to take any peach pie home.
We had a lady that baked a peach pie and brought it to our party last night. Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to tell you, that's what happens. You young folks, take note of this.
I got to scroll back and see what I was going to now. Nothing. I see that I was in a bikini.
You young folks, take note of this. When you get to be old like us, mm-hmm. people don't come in with big cases of beer and stuff like that, because ain't nobody really drinking. We're all happy to just, plus a lot of things don't mix well with your medications. But when they stroll in the house carrying a peach pie that they baked in this afternoon, mm-hmm. now that's some love. I don't know. Elmira may not be on here, but she watches our YouTube a lot.
Yeah, so thank you.
We got a shout out to Elmira. Thank you for that
peach pie.
Oh my God. I mean, I was sitting there, I'm going to tell you guys, most of you probably don't even know this either. Peach mm-hmm. pie is my favorite pie. Mm-hmm. You know that, right?
I do know that.
That's my favorite pie. So I didn't mention it to her.
It wasn't even for your birthday.
No, and I didn't even mention it to her like, if you wanted to make something, a peach pie would be good. I didn't do that. I told her she didn't have to make nothing. It was okay. She shows up here. She calls from the driveway and asks us, mm-hmm. would somebody come down and carry up the peach pie because she couldn't carry it up the steps too. And I said, Megan, get down there and carry that peach pie. up here.
And actually, it wasn't because it would be too hard for Edie to get it. She just wanted to make sure there was some left over for me by the time it reached the house.
My knee bothered me, and she
Somebody
was
here
here.
even saying peach pie is my weakness.
Oh,
Peach pie and
I
ice
know.
cream.
And then last night
I love
when I
peach
was putting
anything.
everything away, I looked in the back of the refrigerator and it was Cool Whip there. But I'm thinking that hopefully it's outdated, so that. But if it's not, peach pie with a little bit of Cool Whip on it will work since I
There
don't
you
have.
go. So, Amira, if you're watching this, I want to know if you like berries because we got brambleberries here. Every July, I pick all these berries and I make a pie. And if you like brambleberry, because some people don't like, Edie doesn't like the seeds in berries, so she doesn't like to eat them. But me, I like them. I think it's fine, and I just think it's great that all month long I got all these berries in the backyard. That I'll make you a brambleberry pie next year.
Well, you could actually just make a pie, just because. Maybe in a couple weeks when
I
the
don't know
grandkids
that
come
I'm
home.
good at. Don't try to put this on me. I can't bake.
Oh,
I did figure out how to make a brambleberry pie. I mean, last time, well, we made it here online, and I did it. I have to do it differently than what the recipe calls for.
When we were out
because it's not
traveling
too watery.
through Michigan, did you see the signs where it had about picking blueberries? There was like sign. We passed
No.
places where you
I
could pick
must
the
have been
blueberries,
sleeping.
and it
for
even
all
had
those
dates and
signs.
everything. Yeah,
Ooh.
white peach
White
and
peach and blueberry pie made in a cast iron pan is so
Wow. You guys are so sweet. You know what? We can jump from subject to subject, talk about a little bit of everything.
Never
and-
make green grape pie delicious. So are you
No.
saying that it's
I
blueberry
think that would be
season?
so bitter.
Are you
Green
saying
grape.
that it's blueberry season? Like I can go
Well,
pick blueberries now and make a blueberry pie?
There was a
I would do
sign when
that.
we came, and it started in July sometime, the picking. So I don't know if it's done
It
now.
might have been
Yeah.
July for blueberries too.
Right.
Anybody here know? Cause
No, you have to go to the blueberry farm where they pick them.
mm-hmm.
I'll look that up, and I can't think of a better way to top off your birthday.
Well, we even got
weekend.
invited to pick blueberries too.
I think
Didn't we? Gooseberry pie. Ooh.
Is that anything like turkey balls? Turkey meatballs?
No, I don't know.
Nope, it is in season. Okay.
Ooh.
April
Yeah.
Young, thank you for being the latest follower on TikTok. Let's see.
Yeah, go apple picking and make a mean apple.
Sounds good to me.
Well, and picking blueberries sounds like really hard work to do. I mean, just going out here and picking the berries, it's just like I do it because it's just 1 month out of the year, and I'm out there.
Well, that's what the blueberries are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you pick a blueberry, eat a blueberry. Pick a blueberry, eat a blueberry. I think that's how it goes. Hey, Integrity Matters. Thank you very much for following us too.
My great granny used to bake whatever kind of pie. We did the gooseberry pie, pecan, and pumpkin pie season. Already now in August? Really?
Well, you know what else I love is those pecans where you do them in the brown sugar with the butter and the little cinnamon and bake those babies in the oven. I should do that. Yeah. We got that new oven. Last night was the first time I've ever really used it. And I think I managed to not spill anything in it because...
You're going to love this. This is really big news, right? I used the air fryer to make tofu. Wasn't that exciting?
Did you?
I did.
It came out nice?
Yeah, I did.
Was it crispy on the outside? Wow. Brown and crispy?
You don't need tofu. I know.
No, but I would have liked to seen what it looked like, because we got that new oven and it's got an air fryer built. Zan, thank you. I'm so happy you just subscribed to our YouTube channel. You know what? We are so close to hitting 1,800 people for our YouTube subscribers that if we just had, I think maybe like less than 100, if we can get less than 100 subscribers for our YouTube channel, it would take us up to 1,800.
So while you're talking about that, and I'm just reading what Grizzly Bear wrote, blueberry and fresh cream, fresh from the udder.
Ooh,
warm.
I never, no. No, I don't want it. Oh my God, that's something from the cow's tit, and that's not cream. That's, I don't know. I've never had it. I tried this week because I went. At the senior center, I've decided that from now on, as long as I attend the senior center, I'm going to have their free lunch on Wednesdays, right? And so this Wednesday I had their free lunch again, and they have like a choice of milks, right? It's just and they're little milk cartons, just like when you're in grade school. And they had buttermilk,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to try the
Oh, you
buttermilk
brought
again.
buttermilk home.
I know, but this time I tried it while I was there.
Yeah, did you like it?
I had ham salad, and then I had a little bit of that broccoli salad, broccoli
Uh-huh.
slaw.
Uh-huh.
Don't chase broccoli slaw with buttermilk. Oh
Doesn't go
my
well together,
God.
huh?
It tastes like I had a rotten garden in my mouth, just, I mean, I don't know. It's like spoiled cow's milk and vinegar. It was awful.
Let's see, just by looking at the glasses, I know I'm going to hear the worst take
I don't
ever.
know.
I don't know. I missed something. Don't chase anything with buttermilk. Just pour it in your pancake mix. Have buttermilk pancake and be done with it.
I wanted, yeah, but when I was young, this guy bought some buttermilk and I tried it and I liked it. And I like what's that, cottage cheese and stuff. So what I think I need to do is maybe try the buttermilk
Buttermilk
before I put
biscuits.
anything else in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
Mhm.
just
I don't like to drink buttermilk, but I like buttermilk pancakes and probably buttermilk biscuits, which is better thing. And Gail says Crystal is an amazing baker.
yeah, we'll never know. Nobody's ever invited us over to eat any kind of baked goods, you know? That'd be nice.
Here you
We
go.
know our
Laying
way.
on the guilt again, getting the invite. Here
We
you
know
go.
our
You
way
know how to
over
do
there
it.
to where you live in West Virginia. I can get there. That's probably going to cost us about $5 in gas to get there. You know,
Mhm. Yeah.
I'll bring Chateau Gatorade. Chateau Gatorade.
What Gatorade?
Chateau
Chateau?
Gatorade. Yes,
Chateau Gatorade.
Chateau Gatorade.
If you come on up here, that's what Edie will serve.
Chateau. That's what we
Gil
had last
says-
night.
Gil says you were invited.
What time?
And Sweet Marie
What
says
time?
you're more
What
than
time?
welcome here anytime. I'll cook and bake. And where does
Oh,
Sweetie Marie live again? I always
she lives by
forget.
the beach, Virginia Beach.
I
I
like
think
the
it is.
beach.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I miss going
Oh,
to
South
the
Jersey.
beach.
She lives in South Jersey,
Okay.
but she's by the
South
beach.
Jersey. Road trip.
Jersey. You remember that's the only place I can't use my debit card. We can go.
Oh, yeah.
We can go. Yeah, we'll just have to use Judy's money when we get there.
Uh-huh.
I love you, Judy.
Hey, from Malawi. Hey.
Wow, where's Malawi at?
And where you guys from? We're in the Pittsburgh area.
Yeah, and we've talked about all kind of things this morning, but the day has come to an end. It's 9:58, and it's
Okay.
time for Edie and Judy to call it a day and get it ready and go out there and have our fun.
And
I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with us. If you would, please do us a favor. We're short about 100 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Go over to our YouTube channel, Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. And if you have trouble figuring it out, just go to my profile here on TikTok, click on it. It'll take you right over there and just subscribe. If I can hit that 18,000 or 1,800 on my YouTube, it'll make me feel like I've
accomplish something.
yeah,
There you
because
go.
I work kind of hard at this. You guys
Yeah.
think, I mean, I was explaining to one of the ladies last night, asked me some questions, and it, it's not, we just don't it just don't happen. It's,
And needless to say, thank you for sharing your time with us. We love you. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay.
Thank
We'll
you
be
all
back
for all the
tomorrow because
gifts.
tomorro's my birthday. Come
That's
on and
right.
join in and celebrate my
Okay, and
birthday. Remember, you
everybody
gotta wear your birthday
that's
suit.
it.
Wear your birthday suit to celebrate my birthday.
That's it.
Here we
Birthday suits for everybody tomorrow.
go. Yay!
Thank you very much. Angie, thank you for being the last follower of our day.
And if we come on tomorrow and we're at the beach in a wonderful, beautiful new beach house, you'll know that I hit it big at the casino today.
Right.
If you see us back here, you know I probably lost money.
That we're just happy to
Maybe
be.
I'll break even.
We're still happy to have the house. I'm going along to make sure that we don't lose the house and everything's all right. We don't do this often, but we're going to go and have us a little bit of fun, and I'm going to pet the horses.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. That's what the young folks call it.
What?
You want to pet my horse? Hey, take care, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
You know, when we
Bye
come.
bye.
Bye bye. Love you.
Bye bye.